This week we're making chocolate truffles with 3-ish ingredients: soaked dates, soaked cashews, and raw cocoa or cacao powder. And this first step just involves getting things a little bit more readily able to blend. So we're going to take hot water and pour it over the dates and the cashews. The first step I like to do is to make almost like a nut butter with the cashews. I've soaked them, rinsed them, and now they're gone into the food processor. I've spared you the details of that, but essentially we want to blend them until they make almost a paste like this. It could be a little thinner or a little thicker, but the food processor will generally get it to this state. The next step is we want to remove the water from the soaking dates and add the dates to this mixture. Be sure that the pits are out of the dates. You'll notice here it almost looks like peanut butter. It's quite creamy, and I can assure you it's pretty sweet at this stage by now as well. Fortunately, we've added just a little bit of coconut oil that helps bring everything together and make it a little smoother, but you could certainly omit this step if you wanted to. The next step is to blend the cacao and cocoa. It depends what you have. You could use either one. This is a blend of some hot chocolate mixture. I also added in some cardamom, rose powder, and ginger. I added this all now to the date and cashew mixture that allows for really smooth blending. And oh my goodness, this almost looks like the best raw brownie mix you've ever had ever. I promise you, I think you're going to love it. You could eat it just at this stage alone. Now this is going to need to firm up a little bit, so I put it into a bowl, into the fridge or freezer if you're in a bit more hurry. And I had these cute little scoops that I had picked up, and I used these to make these little balls. So once I had the same size, then I rolled them out on a cool marble board. You could do it on your countertop or a piece of wax paper. And then I rolled them in these wonderful plant powders. I had rose, matcha, and butterfly pea powder. And you can just kind of roll them around. This is so much fun with kids. They really love getting into this. And I can assure you the kid in me loved getting into it as well. I do want to point out with these plant powders that they do have some medicinal effect to some degree, and so it's always a good idea to check the interactions with any medications you are taking with your medical team. This is a fun one. This is the butterfly pea powder, and it's this great kind of blue indigo color. And I found it was also a lot of fun to kind of blend two colors together, almost like marbles, right? You could blend them in so many ways. The next one that I did was matcha, and this is a green tea powder, basically. And this is another way you could do it if you weren't so much into putting your hands in it and you were in a hurry. And I also want to point out that these plant powders are a little bit on the bitter and astringent side. So there's no sugar mixed with them, but I've grown to love that as the years have gone on, that slightly bitter or astringent quality that comes with a sweet taste. These cute little cups, of course, can't forget them. I got those at Home Goods. And I also had a mixture of coconut, flower petals, and hemp. That was also really good. So I just mixed them up, and you could display them in so many fun ways in so many different containers. But I really hope you enjoy making these chocolate truffles with 3-ish ingredients, adding in all your favorites too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with friends.